I was just a professional figure skater. I was just competing, representing our country. And then, nag-showbiz ako. Actually, never ko inisip mag-artista. Never ko rin pinangarap mag-artista. Like, I never saw myself ending up here. Pero, when I was 10, 11, I would do commercials, mga ganyan modeling. Pero bawal kasi ako mag-artista dati, according to my mom. Until one time na-discover ako sa isang fashion show. And then parang pinahanap ako ng GMA. Ever since before GMA talaga ako. So, my mom allowed me na to audition for fun. Wala rin hopes and everything. I never expected, I never hoped to be part of GMA. Dami namin actually. Naalala ko, buhay pa si Kuya Germs that time. He was one of the judges. Tapos parang 15 kami nag-audition. Tapos ano lang ako noon, 13. Tapos ako lang yung napasok. And I have no acting back. I didn't know how to act. As in, wala akong alam sa acting or anything about showbiz. And then, I was one of the lucky ones who had a project right away. It was a second lead project. Morning show pa to sa GMA. Shelo de Angelina. That was my first show. Tapos, since wala akong background sa acting or anything in showbiz, ako yung sinisigawan talaga lagi ng director. As in, syempre I didn't know anything. I also didn't know the technical stuff, yung mga camera. So lagi ko binablock yung camera and everything. Hindi ko rin alam na puyatan pala. Parang after dinner, akala ko uuwi na. Yung pala nag-change location lang. Tapos sinisigawan ako lagi sa set. As in, tawag po sa akin pusa kasi my voice is very small. Hanggang sa lagi ako pinapagalitan. And then dun ko actually na-realize na medyo na-enjoy ko yung ginagawa ko. Because during that time, if I didn't like what I was doing, I would stop kasi pinapahiya ako in front of everyone eh. Pero I still continued. And then, after 2 years, tsaka lang nagkaroon ng acting workshop sa GMA. Naabutan ko pa sa GMA yung walang acting workshop at all eh. At iba pa yung mga acting coaches, wala pa si Ate Ana, iba pa to. As in, nandun pa ako sa pinaka-first batch na acting workshop sa GMA. Hanggang ngayon, sa mga katulad nila Charlie, nila Josh, I still come sa acting workshop. And then nagtuloy-tuloy na, pero for 8 years sa showbiz industry, I enjoyed acting already. I loved acting. It was my passion already. Pero sa 8 years ko sa showbiz na yon, puro supporting roles lang ako. And as in, I would still get it. Hanggang sa, hindi ko na rin namalayan na 8 years na rin pala ako sa show business. And mga late ko na lang din nalaman na parang yung mga kabatch ko during the time I started in showbiz, parang they already got leads and everything. Tapos ako parang medyo stagnant lang yung role ko. Pero during that time, I was never jealous of any of them. I never envied them actually. I was just really enjoying all my roles. And actually, hanggang ngayon, kahit supporting roles lang ako before, I would say that I would always bring justice to my role. And I can say na I am really good at acting. And lahat ng mga nanonood sa akin, alam rin nila yun. So for 8 years, I was doing supporting roles. And I actually wanted to give up. Not give up showbiz because half of my life I was doing showbiz and hindi ko kasi alam kung ano pa yung pwede kong ibang gawin aside from figure skating and acting. I didn't finish school also because I pursued my acting career because I'm in love with acting and I love being an actress. So sabi ko, okay, fine, I will just settle for a supporting role for the rest of my life. Akala ko parang yun na yung calling ko sa showbiz. I didn't wanna quit pero parang I still wanna do acting. So sabi ko, okay, maybe support role na lang talaga ako. Until pandemic. When pandemic happened, actually dun ko medyo nakuha yung break ko. I did this show, I was the kontrabida, but I wasn't the lead role, I was a support role. As in, yung character ko lumabas lang sa first week ng show. Tapos nawala ako ng matagal, tapos lumabas lang ulit yung character ko sa last 3 weeks ng show. And then yung character ko doon, nag-viral kasi siya, parang pinag-usapan nila sa Legal Wives. Kontrabida ako noon. And then, after that role, doon ako nagkaroon ng big break also. So I did Widow's Web. I actually worked with your mom. Parang, it was an ensemble cast. It was actually a nice role. It's one of my favorite roles. So, isa ako sa mga leads doon. And then after Widow's Web, marami rin na naman natuwa sa character ko doon. And then I got my dream role. As in, a show that I never expected na ibibigay nila sa akin. I got Hearts on Ice. That's a show about figure skating. So that show was for me talaga. Yes, so that was it was a dream come true talaga. So I'm really grateful sa GMA na binigyan nila ako ng Hearts on Ice. And Hearts on Ice was actually an unforgettable show kasi it also changed my life. Not just as an actress, but as a person also. When I was doing Hearts on Ice kasi, I was actually at my lowest. As in, I was alone that time because I started living alone. I ran away from home when I did that. So, I started from scratch. So, naglayas ako ng bahay. And then, kakabreak lang din sa akin ng jowa ko that time. I was broke as well. So, I was homeless for 7 days. Nakibahay lang muna ako sa best friend, dalawa kong best friend. And then, that time, I was at my lowest. I didn't have any family members. I was alone. I was heartbroken and I was broke. But, when it comes to career, I got my dream role. So parang dun ko rin na-realize na you can never really have everything in life. You can't have it all. But I'm grateful kasi nakabuo ako ng pamilya sa Hearts on Ice. As in, yung mga best friend ko si Roxy, Shuvi. I live with Shuvi now in a condo. 4 months na kaming living together. Pero mag-best friends kami. Then after Hearts on Ice, nagtuloy-tuloy na yon. I did Pulang Araw. It's a historical show about World War II. So, and then 2 years ago also, I did a Cinemalaya movie, and I won Best Actress in New York. So parang, I feel like I was born a performer kasi 3 years old pa lang nagsiskating na ako. And I wanna die a performer also because I love acting. It's my passion, and I wanna see myself grow old in show business.
Hindi po lumalabas ako.
Kasi yung tanong ko sa'yo, will you marry me? Hindi ba malado?
Bata pa.
Ano?
Professional.
si Mavi.
Kuya, professional. Ito talaga curious ako. I mean, even nagsasama tayo palagi. Alam ko na yung kwento mo. Pero ito talaga yung curious ako. Galing ka sa support. You mentioned 8 years support. You got your different types of breaks sa iba't ibang serye. What's something na you expect to get from being in Pinoy Big Brother? Na sa tingin mo makakatulong sa'yo?
Actually, the reason why I joined PBB is because I want people to know more about me as Ashley. Like, tinanong rin kasi sa akin when I auditioned for this, like parang nagkaroon ka na ng mga lead roles, mga teleseries. Yes, I love my acting career. And I can say na, pagmamayabang ko na, I can say na I give justice to all my roles. But they only know me for the roles that I play. So the reason why I joined PBB is gusto ko makilala nila ako as Ashley, as how I am as a person. Thank you.
Okay.